Hello? Testing. Thanks for arriving, everybody. Sunday morning yoga with Roham. It's going to be the last class of the year, so congratulate yourself for getting on the mat today. We'll start in a tabletop position today, working on some cat-cow. Hands under the shoulders, hips above the knees. Create as much space as you can between all 10 fingers. On the slow, full lung inhale, start to lower the belly, lifting the gaze and the tailbone. On the exhale, arc that spine. Pull the belly against the diaphragm. Press that spine up to the shoulder blades. Inhale. Gaze lift, tailbone lift, belly drop. Exhale. Spine press higher than shoulder blade, angry cat shape. Inhale. Exhale. A bit of an ocean wave sound to your breath. Start to focus on that sound. Let go of the monkey mind, chatter, the expectations. Inhale. Downward dog shape, everybody. Press those hips up, heels down. Hands stay shoulder width apart. Feet are about hip width apart. The insides of the feet are square like a capital letter H. You might be still, you might be walking the dog, but you should definitely be breathing. If you have shoulder, wrist, or low back injuries, just keep your knees down. Work on cat-cow, work on dolphin. Work on prelude to dolphin, all kinds of options that you could be working on if you're injured. Just being here, breathing and moving is going to get you those benefits that you're after. Next is Ragdoll. Walk your hands back or your feet forward. Grab a hold of your elbows. Just take a moment here. Maybe you sway a little bit. Slight bend of the knees. Sway left and right. Sway forward and back. Release your grip, heel to your feet together. With a bend of the knees and a tuck of the chin, let's start to rise. Inhale those shoulders up, back and down, right before the chin lifts. Have a wonderful class this morning, everybody. Inhale your arms up. Keep those shoulders drawing down. Exhale, fold. Relax the neck. One day you'll be like a sandwich from the side. Inhale into a half lift. Hands just below the knees, straight spine. Lift the shoulders up and back away from the ears, lengthening top of head away from top of tailbone. Plant active hands onto the mat and step into a plank position. Turn the crease of the elbow to the top of the mat. Inhale across the upper back and lower. 90-degree elbows. Elbows squeeze against the ribs. Breathe, plank. Up dog, shoulders draw down. Down dog. We'll do a few sun A's to warm up from the inside out, everybody. Have a wonderful class this morning. Big breath, bend your knees, look forward. Step or jump. Inhale into your half lift. Exhale into your fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. High to low plank. Exhale, same breath. Cobra's an option. On the inhale. Exhale. Let's do the next 3 sun A's back to back. Inhale, bend knees. Exhale, step or jump. Half lift on the inhale. Exhale into the fold. Inhale up. Fold. Scoop chest. Step or jump back and lower. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Step or jump. Inhale for the half lift. Exhale, fold. All the way up. Exhale into your fold. Scoop the chest on the inhale and exhale to lower. Knees down to modify. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. The last one, step or jump lightly. Half lift. Fold. Big breath. Fold. Scoop chest. Step or float back and lower. Same exhale. Elbows brush ribs. Cobra. Down. Moving to sun B's. Sun salutation B. Starting with chair pose. Bend your knees, look forward. Lightly step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Toes are lifted. Shoulders draw down. Arms are straight. Tight belly. Deep breathing. And fold. Scoop chest on the inhale. Step or jump back and lower. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, right foot forward. Inhale to rise. Move the left shoulder forward. Draw the tailbone towards the left heel and stack the right knee. Soften the jaw, deepen the breath, and start to rip your mat in half. Use the strength between the feet. Means that right foot push down and forward, that left foot push down and back. Open into warrior two. Utilize the exhale for the transition. Right knee must stack. Bottom rib, bring it in. Straightening that back best you can. Move the right knee to the right. Widen the stance, bending the right knee on the exhales. Flip right palm. Inhale that right arm up. Warrior of peace. Keep that right shoulder out of your ears, so drawing the shoulder blade down your back. Ballooning the ribs on the inhale. Left leg strong and active. Big breath. Windmill on the exhale. Take a bonus breath if you need, or that one breath took you down. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior one on the inhale. Right foot 45 degrees. Heels are probably on railroad tracks. They're not on a tight rope for most of us. Left shoulder squares to top of mat. One day that right hip does move a little bit forward. You'll feel it in the psoas. You're still creating space in that low back, so tailbone drawing down. Deep breathing. You could do an upper back bend, just a mini upper back bend, and then open up into warrior two. Left knee moves to the left. You lean away from the top edge of your mat. You soften the jaw, exhaling, deepening the bend. Flip left palm. Inhale, left arm up. Deep breathing. Keep that left knee moving to the left. Warriors of peace. Expand the ribs on the inhale. Windmill on the exhale. Cobra. Down dog. Do that same sun salutation B sequence. One breath, one movement. 2 breaths per movement's a good modified version. Bend knees on the exhale. Step or jump lightly to the top of the mat. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale into chair. Exhale, steamroller out. Let air. Inhale, scoop chest. Exhale, step or jump back and lower. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior one, right foot through. Inhale, rise. Exhale as you transition. Now that right arm up. Exhale all the way down. Cobra. Down dog. Left foot through on the inhale, warrior one. Transition on the exhale. Inhale that left arm up, warriors. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. You can feel the warm up doing what it's meant to do. One more sun A, sun B. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump lightly. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, full. Inhale, full lungs. Exhale, steamroller out that air. Scoop chest and lower. Cobra. Down. Warrior one, inhale. Warrior two on the exhale. Gather some energy, warriors of peace. Left foot through. Inhale up. Exhale open. Keep moving, everybody. Pyramid, right foot forward. 10 toes face the top of your mat. Feet on railroad tracks. Hands on a block if you have tight hamstrings or a low back injury. Right hip back, left hip forward, so hips square to top of the mat. Inhale into a straight spine. Exhale, belly onto thigh. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, lengthen down right thigh. Breathe into the back of the hamstring. Relax your neck. You've done so good this year. It's all coming to a close. Every day you stay the same, you get weaker or you get stronger. You can make that choice through the practice of yoga. Without practicing, you will just get weaker every day. If you practice, you'll stay the same or possibly get stronger every day. So we'll do a revolve triangle. I want you to protect that low back. Feet are still on railroad tracks. Get that left hand on a support. Even the shin is fine. Now you want to straighten that back. Feel what happens to the hips and the right hamstring. Start to open that right shoulder away from the floor. And keep that right hand flat on that low back. Make sure that low back's nice and safe. And breathe. Some of us are going to inhale that right hand even higher. Keep breathing. Falling out of a posture is fantastic. It means you're riding the edge of your ability. And that's what you want to do the entire class. One more inhale. Lifting that right shoulder away from the floor. Exhale. We'll transition that into a straight leg triangle. Takes a bit of a foot reset, so that left foot goes to a 45 position and the heels are in one line. Right hand on the shin or block. I want you to move your hips away from the top edge of your mat. Make space for that right hip. Keep that left shoulder lifting up. Keep that right hand on a support. Maybe inhale, left arm up. Why don't you change this straight leg triangle into a warrior one position? So bend to the right knee as the right arm lifts. Might readjust your stance a little bit. Finishing this year as humble warriors. So warrior one stance. You can grab a strap behind your back or interlace the fingers. Inhale across the upper chest. Relax your neck. Humble warriors. Thumb off the back. One day that forehead gonna meet the mat. Widen the stance, bend the right knee more if you need to make it happen. Slowly release. Downward dog. And do that same simple sequence with the other leg. Press those hips up, heels down. Pyramid, Parvattanasana. On the exhale, step that left foot forward. Feet on train tracks. Left hip back. Hands stay down, finding a straight spine. Get a block, books, water bottle under the hands. The inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, stretch down that left leg. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, stretch down that left leg. Relax your neck. Revolve Triangle. So get that right hand on a support, straighten the back, open the chest, twisting middle upper spine. This is enough for most of us. If you're able to tighten up that core, you can take some weight off of that right hand. You might inhale that left hand up. Triangle, bit of a foot reset. Heels in one line, right foot 45, left hand on shin. Inhale to rise. So you want that left hip to move away from the top of the mat. And see what happens with the torso finding its way into that space. If you've got the core, your low back safe, you might take some weight off of that left hand. Breathe. Slowly rise. Warrior 2, Warrior 1. So a bit of a foot reset, move that right shoulder forward. Humble warrior. Interlace the fingers or grab a strap behind your back. Chin up. Inhale across the upper chest. Widen that warrior 1 stance. Exhale, left shoulder above, beside, or below the left knee. Left knee must stack. Neck relaxed, thumbs off your back. One day, your forehead will touch the floor, and the very next day, your pinky fingers will touch the floor as well. Slowly release. High to low plank. Let's stay down for some spine strengthening. Hands under the shoulders, active hands. Top of the feet stay to the mat. Keep your hands, feet, and belly button glued to the mat. Do lift your knees, ribs, and gaze. Cobra. Breathe. Middle upper back strengthening. By keeping the belly button down, you're protecting that low back. No palm pressure. Use your back strength. Hand release. Down dog. Warrior 2 stance. Right foot forward. Warrior of peace. We need more warriors in the world, and not warriors of violence, but warriors of peace and protection. Building that strong body so you can help the world move in the right position, in the right direction. Forearm onto thigh, extended warrior variation. So it's normal, you have that left shoulder down. I want you to learn to lift that left shoulder. Press that right forearm into the right thigh. Move the right shoulder away from the right ear. Left thumb faces the ceiling by wrapping that left shoulder around the chest. Lower your hips. Hips lower. You can be looking up. You could be relaxing the neck. What does your body need today? Half bind. So left arm behind. You must grab your elastic band. Some of us might get a hold of the thigh or your pocket. Start to open that chest. Right palm still facing ceiling. Tailbone draws towards the left heel. Lower your hips. Dig into your hips. We're going to move into our balancing sequence. We'll start with half moon. So without jumping, you can keep the hold of that bind, or you might lift that right arm up to the ceiling. Without jumping, transition weight into right leg. Half moon. If you've got a hold of the bind, undo the bind and move into your warrior 3 position. Strengthen that right leg. Don't set that left foot down. Let's rise. Left hand, left knee. Chin up. Keep your hand on your knee or experiment with grabbing that toe and kicking that heel forward. Open to the left. You could be just holding the knee. You could be grabbing that toe with a bent knee like this, because one day, everybody will straighten that leg. Trust me. Back to the center line. It's okay if you have to set that foot down for a second. Squeeze, shoulder blades together. Left heel, hip height. Point, pull. Point, pull. One more, point, pull. Virabhadrasana 3. Into a runner's lunge. Keep that right knee bent. Thumbs to sternum, take it into your twist. Left leg straightens. Hook left elbow to right knee. Lower your hips. Draw shoulders away from ears. And set left knee down if you need to modify. Breathe. And release. Hide a little plank. Knees up or down, it does not matter. Cobra or up dog, does not matter. Down dog. Warrior 2, stand. Set that left foot through lightly. Flip left palm. And your left arm up. Warriors of peace. Humble warriors, warriors of peace, also important. Doesn't matter what you uncover as your true deep inner strengths. Be humble with what you find. Left forearm on that thigh. Extended warrior variation. Opening that chest. Activating the hands. Lower the hip. So feel what happens in that left hip. Half bind. Time to open that chest and shoulder. Get a hold of something. You must hold on to something. Elastic band, pocket, or thigh, maybe strap. Keep that right palm facing the left palm, facing the ceiling. You might look up, you might relax your neck. What does your body ask? What feels good for your body today? Hips lower. Half moon without jumping. Transition with breath. Right arms up to the sky. Maybe you still got that bind. Release the bind into your warrior 3 position. Hands by your hips. Breathe stability into your left leg and hip. Don't get frustrated if you set something down. Let's rise. Hand on hip, hand on knee. Maybe you've been doing that every week since March. Now it's time to upgrade. Get a hold of the toe, even if it means you're going to fall out. Even with a bent leg, open to the side. It's fine if the leg is bent. It's fine if you fall out. These are the edges of your ability. This is what you've arrived for on the last Sunday of 2020. Ride your edge of ability into the sunset. Right leg forward, hands on hips. Squeeze, shoulder blades, straighten and bend. 3 times. 3, 2, 1. Warrior 3 with stability and integrity of motion into your runner's lunge. Thumbs to sternum. Straighten right leg. Watch that low back move with that straightening of the leg. Inhale into your twist. Soften the right pinky toe, lower the hips. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and lift the gaze. Elbow above wrists, above elbow. Set the knee down if you need to take a modified version. Be honest with where you are on this particular day. Slowly release. High to low plank. Full locust, better known as Purna Salambhasana or airplane. Everything up. Legs, maybe the thighs. Point the toes. Work your back strength. And release. You can do another floor bow. Another airplane, or maybe you level up to floor bow. Airplane or floor bow. Rise. Airplane or floor bow, you're breathing. Slowly release. Windshield wiper those legs. Hips on heels, top of the mat. Great place for a sip of water if you need. Camel, Ustrasana. 6 inches between your knees and ankles. That's 2 fists if you want to measure. Thumbs in, fingers out. Lift front of pelvis. Draw tailbone down. Inhale, cross upper chest, pressing your hips past the knees, push your feet to the mat. Inhale, lift the chest up towards the ceiling. As long as you're not just collapsing into the low back, you might reach those hands back. Push feet down, push hips forward, lift chest up. Okay, let's get onto our back. Reposition my mat. Okay. Let us do a few minutes of core. Interlace your hands behind your head, knees above the hips, heels just below the knees. Inhale, lift your shoulders, shoulder blades up, hold your lungs full, press top rim of sacrum down. On the exhale, point your elbows towards your left knee, straighten the right leg. So pull the belly down, hold the lungs empty, spread the toes apart. Inhale, center. Hold the lungs full. Press top rim of sacrum down. Keep your shoulders up. Exhale, point to the right, straighten left leg. Curl tailbone up. Hold lungs empty, pull belly down. Inhale. Hold lungs full. Exhale. Point to the left, straighten the right leg. Spread the toes. Curl the tailbone. Lift the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Hold lungs full. Press top rib and sacrum down. Exhale. Point to the right, straighten the left leg. Curl the tailbone up. Spread the toes apart. Lift the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Hold the lungs full. Press top rib and sacrum down. Keep your shoulders off of the mat. Exhale, point to the left. Straighten the right leg. Curl the tailbone. Spread the toes. Pull the belly down. Inhale, center. Hold the lungs full. Press top rib and sacrum down. Heels below the knee line. Exhale, point to the right. Left heel 1 meter from the floor. Curl the tailbone towards that left heel. Inhale, center. Head, shoulder, feet down. Good job. Boat into canoe. Inhale. Grab your thighs if you have any low back injuries or you're still working that core. If your low back's okay, nothing changes, you might let go of those thighs. You can pike pose, so arms and legs higher, but nothing else changing in that position. And you can maybe canoe pose if you have enough room with where you're practicing. Okay. Right ankle, left knee. Thread the needle. Grab right knee and right heel with your hands. Use the left knee pressure on the back of the right ankle. Invite the right ankle and the right knee towards your chest at an equal pace. Right ankle is neutral, so it's not twisted or pulling towards you. It's a very normal looking ankle. Toes are active. That means spread the toes and pull them up towards the knees, protecting the knees. When the toes are active, you're protecting the knee, bringing the stretch to the hip. Try to keep that back flat. You might have a block underneath your left heel. That's the way you can modify. You might have that left foot on a wall. It's another way you can modify and spend more time here. Eventually, you'll be able to hug that shin like a baby. One day you'll get that head back down as well. Switch. Left ankle on right knee. Grab left heel and knee with your two hands. Check in on that neutral right ankle, left ankle, and use the right knee on the back of the left ankle to invite the left ankle and knee to the chest at an equal pace. It's easy to lift that sacrum off the mat, keep it flat. Work into the hip. Breathe. Shoulders down. Micro tuck of the chin. Lengthen neck. And slowly release. Windshield wiper those legs a little bit. Final Shavasana. Heels mat width or wider. Arms non-contact with the body. Relax your wrists, ankles, hands, and feet. Still focus on the sound of your breath. Still learning to move towards the realm of feeling, away from the realm of thinking. Starting to absorb the benefits of your hard work this morning, letting the blood and the pressures and the body equalize back to normal. Feeling every cell in the body lit up like a supernova. Move your fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. Inhale, morning stretch. Exhale to your left side. Comfortable seated position. Thank you for joining me for the last class of the year. I never thought we would still be teaching virtual yoga when I shut the door on one of my last classes back in March. I think it takes quite a bit more resilience to get on that mat virtually inside of your own home. This is yoga by donation, so if you feel there's value in what you've done with us this year, we would ask $1 or $2 donation per class. If that's within your budget, then we would appreciate the donation sent to roham@shaw.ca for me or my wife Shima. Thank you for joining me today. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Have a wonderful rest of the year. Hopefully 2021 is filled with nothing but strength and joy. See you on the mat next year. Namaste.